We feel that today is a very important day, particularly for NESO and all its components, because today is the day where we have resolved to send our strong resentment to the respective state government as well as to the central government of India. Let me quickly brief all of you the charter of demand to be placed by NESO to the central government. Point number one is influx of foreigners and illegal immigrants in the northeastern states. We demand that ILP is implemented in the entire northeastern states. Of course, a state like Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Mizoram and Manipur have got ILP provision to operate, whereas the rest of the northeastern states are yet to implement ILP, for which NESO demands implementation of ILP in the entire state in Northeast region. And we also demand to the central government to update NRC 1951 to protect, in order to protect the indigenous people of the state and to the region. And we also demand the removal or complete repealing of AFSPA 1958 in the entire northeastern region. And we also demand that justice to the Otin incident be brought in as early as possible. In fact, in our NESO meeting, we have deliberated in length that, and we feel that the incident which took place in Otin on 4th December is yet to be fulfilled, and for which NESO in toto, we demand for early settlement as well as justice for the victim people, as well as justice be delivered particularly to the Naga people. CAA. Despite our efforts and protests across the Northeast region, Government of India did not pay any hint to the demand of the people of Northeast states, for which they have already passed in Parliament on 11 December 2019. Of course, we understand that the implementation is yet to take place, but we were informed that before the general election it will be implemented, and for which NESO as well as Naga Students Federation will continue to ensure that CAA is not implemented in the Northeast region. Educational policy related to Northeastern region and to the states in the Northeastern India. We demand that Government of India should adopt educational policy related to Northeast region. Here, in a sense, educational policy for Northeast region should be adopted based on cultural and history of the Northeast people. Just recently, in one Central Board of School Education CBSE Class 3 Social Science textbook, most of the states, languages like a state like Meghalaya, Manipur and Nagaland, where our spoken English was, spoken language was written Bengali, Nepali and so on and so forth, where we demand that any author or any book publishers should understand and should should know that identity of the northeastern states are respected, and so as to any educational policy be adopted based on the culture and history of the northeastern states in order to protect the indigenous people of the region. Yes, with the efforts, educational institution has been set up. For the state of Nagaland, we have only one central universities, that is Nagaland University. Of course, 30 to 35 courses or departments are offering various courses. However, when we compare the central universities like Nagaland University with the other central universities in Delhi, like Delhi University and other universities, our universities are offering very limited number of courses, and for which we demand that more courses come out. More courses should come out in our own central university so that our students community can avail the opportunity by studying itself in the region as well as in the state itself. We also demand that more research centers, engineering institutions and medical institutions should establish in the state of Nagaland as well as in the other northeastern states. And also ensure that Nagaland as a state, we are the only state where we don't have medical institution operating till today. Many Nagas feels that, or maybe may agree that we already got 2 medical institutions. However, as a student leader and as a Naga Students Federation, we feel that we don't have any, not even a single medical institution, and for which we demand that medical institution is made operational as early as possible. Yes, economic development. This is also one of the important chartered demand of NESO, economic development. We demand that government of India should formulate a comprehensive policy of economic development in the Northeast region. Yes, aegis policy came into being in order to develop the northeastern region, but we are very apprehensive that most of the regulation will be done in central India, and for which we demand that the administrative center of the aegis policy must be established in the northeast region itself. As we are well aware, Indian citizens, particularly the youths, are facing unemployment problems. But when we compare the youths of the northeastern states with the rest of the Indians, we are the most unprivileged students or youths, and for which we demand to the central government to open up a special employment zone, particularly in the grade 3 and grade position in the central offices, be reserved for northeastern states. Yes, because of the time zone, the efficiency of work for northeastern states are limited, and for which this has been the long pending demand of NESO, where it is yet to be granted, and for which NESO demand for separate time zone for northeastern region. The last point, the last charter of demand, NESO demand that government of India should look into the issue of people from Myanmar crossing over the northeastern states to escape prosecution, like provision of food and shelter and other welfare amenities. We demand to the central government to come out openly in order to shelter the people who came out from Myanmar because of the military operation. We demand that government of India should openly come out so that northeastern states should comfortably accommodate those who came out from the military imposition. Today's protest is for 3 hours, where NSF started our protest sit-in dharna since from 11 a.m. onwards, and it will finish. We will complete our dharna by 2 p.m. NESO, with its component, if our demand is not fulfilled, we will again come out with different protests in the days to come. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Our brothers were slaughtered, but as Nagas, the issue has been done away. As Naga Students Federation, as we took forward the issue, we are very disheartened and disappointed. Today, not only in the state of Nagaland, but the entire northeastern states, particularly the students community, feels that AFSPA is an evil law. It is a draconian law, and it should be completely removed and repealed, not only in the state of Nagaland, but in the entire northeastern states. Yes, because of the efforts of various civil society organizations, students unions, NESO, and other organizations in other states, we have fought to ensure that AFSPA is repealed in northeastern states. However, of course, with our effort, 28 districts in Assam, 7 districts in Nagaland, and 6 districts in Manipur has been partially lifted or withdrawn. But as citizens of today, as civilized society today, we feel that AFSPA does not merit to be operational in our state as well as in the entire northeastern region. Because of the imposition of AFSPA, most of the lives, the peaceful environment which we are living has been affected. They are not here to protect us, but they are here to harass us. And for which today we are protesting to ensure that AFSPA is repealed and removed in the entire northeastern states. Yes, Indian got independence in the year 1947. Just day before yesterday, Indian Union has celebrated Independence Day. When we talk about the 7 sisters, the northeastern states of India, with the rest of the Indian states, there are lots of disparities in terms of development, in terms of setting up of educational institutions, and for which NESO, with its component members and units, we had a thorough deliberation, particularly to press upon the government of India to establish more central universities in the northeastern states. Yes, we have 1 or 2 central universities in almost all the states in northeast India. However, compared to mainland Indians, citing an example, Delhi University itself have a course more than 94 departments. Whereas when we talk about Nagaland University, we hardly have 30 to 35 departments.